How did a negative boy from the deserts of Arizona, raised amidst abuse and deprivation, rise to be a country song legend and a daring NASCAR driver? The existence of Marty Robbins is a splendid journey, wherein the spotlight of the stage and the thrill of the race music couldn't overshadow the private tragedies and constant health struggles that marked his course. From iconic hits like El Paso and Big Iron to heart-preventing laps at the song, Robbins lived each moment with unyielding ardor. Yet, simply days after finishing his very last album, he handed away abruptly from a third heart attack, bringing in cease to an existence that became each short and spectacular. Let's delve into the emotional adventure of Marty Robbins, a person who transformed every assignment into timeless melodies, handiest to leave the arena as he lived, burning brightly and leaving an indelible mark. Early life. Marty Robbins, born Martin David Robinson, on September 26, 1925, in Glendale, Arizona, grew up in a small wasteland city, marked by means of poverty and warfare. The Robbins family, big and impoverished, lived below the shadow of an abusive father, Jack Robinson, an excessive alcoholic whose violent behavior left emotional scars on Marty that could by no means fully heal. In the stifling surroundings of their cramped domestic, Marty found out early on that if he desired to escape his situations, he should carve his own route. In 1937, when Marty turned into just 12 years vintage, his mother and father divorced. His mom, Emma, a resilient girl, took the responsibility of raising the children on her very own, making a living as a laundress. Marty and his siblings moved to a makeshift domestic in Glendale, wherein survival was a day-by-day. Despite their dire scenario, Emma instilled an experience of perseverance in her kids, becoming the first supply of proposal for Marty. Though Marty's childhood turned into fraught with problem, there have been moments of heat and suggestion. His grandfather, Texas Bob Heckle, turned into a master storyteller, a traveling salesman, and a local healer. Around a flickering campfire, Texas Bob might weave testimonies of the American West, where courageous cowboys confronted danger and gunslingers dueled under the blazing solar. Marty became captivated via these shiny narratives, which later inspired a lot of his iconic songs, such as Big Iron. Reflecting on the one's moments, Marty once said, "So many of the songs I wrote got here from the stories my grandfather told. Those had been the nice memories of my existence." Yet, harsh reality allowed little time for Marty to take pleasure in goals. After his dad and mom divorce, he dropped out of Glendale High School to paintings and assist his own family. Marty took on grueling jobs, from digging ditches and driving vehicles to delivering ice and helping mechanics. These early years of tough labor underneath the scorching Arizona sun no longer best taught him resilience, however, additionally instilled a dedication to seize any opportunity that came his manner. At 17, Marty observed that opportunity, whilst he enlisted inside the U.S. Navy for the duration of the peak of World War II. Assigned as a coxswain on LCT boats, he becomes stationed within the Solomon Islands in the Pacific. The harsh conditions of wartime existence were a stark assessment to his earlier struggles. However, it was here that Marty located his old flame, music. To skip the lengthy hours he found out to play the guitar, wrote his first songs, and performed and immersed himself in the Hawaiian melodies he heard from the locals. It became on this challenging but transformative surroundings that the seeds of his musical artistry have been sown. Marty Robbins' early life became a blend of painful realities and glimmers of desire. From the Western tales his grandfather shared, to the sweat-soaked fields and the haunting melodies of his army days, Marty forged a resilience that refused to permit adversity outline him. These formative studies became the foundation for his splendid adventure towards the highlight early profession. When Marty Robbins returned from World War II in 1947, he added with him a guitar and the first melodies he had composed throughout his career. But life in his place of birth of Glendale, Arizona, became no simpler than before. Poverty still loomed and decided to change his destiny. Marty embarked on a journey to our looking for the highlight. At first, Marty performed at small bars and nighttime golf equipment in Phoenix, in which the colorful sounds of his guitar started to attract interest. However, there was a twist. His mom, Emma, strongly disapproved of him singing in such institutions. To avoid provoking her, Marty followed the degree name Jack Robinson. This alias no longer only helped him maintain his musical hobbies below wraps, however, additionally allowed him to test with his style and find his voice as a performer. It wasn't lengthy earlier than Marty's expertise caught the eye of the local community. With his warm baritone voice, emotionally charged performances, and herbal potential to hook up with audiences, he commenced to construct a modest fan base at neighborhood suggests. Marty's career took a good-sized breakthrough while he began appearing on KTYL radio, and later on the Western Caravan television show on KPHO television in Phoenix. This platform delivered him to a broader target market and helped him refine his musical identification. The turning point came in 1951, whilst Marty Robbins encountered Little Jimmy Dickens, a celebrated country song star and member of the Grand Ole Opry, at some point of a recording of Western Caravan. Dickens, without delay, identified Marty's particular skills and used his have an impact on to stable him a recording contract with Columbia Records. This turned into Marty's gateway to a larger level, propelling him from the small venues of Arizona to the remarkable lighting of Nashville. The street to achievement became nonetheless far from easy. However, Marty by no means wavered. From past due night gigs at smoky bars, he gradually mounted himself as an artist with intensity and boundless creativity. The possibility with Columbia Records was no longer just a validation of his expertise, however, have been within reach. In every track, Marty endured to tell tales of affection, pain, and aspirations that never dwindled. These melodies began to resonate with audiences, laying the foundation for the mythical career that awaited him. Today, in case you've ever listened to a Marty Robbins track and felt its profound relatability, it's the electricity of a legend. Marty didn't just write music. He told the stories of ordinary human beings, of each person with his complete coronary heart. Marty Robbins' profession success. After a determined beginning, Marty Robbins' career started out to polish like a guiding big name. His innate skills, relentless difficult work, and precise musical fashion propelled him from modest stages in Arizona to turning into a long-lasting icon of American United States tune. It changed into an inspiring journey where every hit music and each tale he instructed through his music contributed to a colorful and timeless legacy. In 1952, Marty Robbins cemented his area in USA tune history, along with his first #1 hit, I'll Go On Alone. The heartfelt melody and emotional lyrics fast captured the hearts of lovers. Following this success, Marty continued to supply chart-topping hits like Singing the Blues. He no longer handiest topped the United States charts, but also reached Variety 17 on the pop charts, marking the beginning of a hit crossover career. A White Sports Coat and a Pink Carnation solidified his have an impact on Further, selling millions of copies and turning into a crucial song of 1950s American tune. The top of Marty Robbins' career came in 1959 with the release of El Paso, a masterpiece narrating a tale of affection and tragedy within the American Southwest. Its fascinating melody and poignant tale grew to become the song right into a musical phenomenon, transcending Usatune to acquire country-wide pop chart achievement. El Paso earned Marty the first-ever Grammy Award for USA Music, making him the first U.S. artist to honestly destroy into the mainstream pop marketplace. Each, be aware of the tune, invited listeners into a vibrant narrative, making them experience the extreme love and heartbreak at its core. This track, now not most effective, cemented Marty's repute as a country song legend, however also paved the way for other U.S. artists to triumph over the broader music market. In 1961, Marty amazed enthusiasts once more with Don't Worry, a track remembered for its exceptional distorted guitar impact, a revolution in song that arose from a satisfied accident. During the recording technique, a blown fuse caused the guitar sound to distort. However, Marty embraced the specific impact and stored it in the final cut. The end result was a large hit that not only dominated the charts, but also marked a vast breakthrough in musical experimentation, influencing sound innovation in U.S. and other genres. The 1960s proved to be a golden technology for Marty Robbins. Throughout the last decade, he charted over 31 United States hits, lots of which crossed into the pop charts. Songs like Devil Woman, Big Iron, and Ribbon of Darkness have become undying classics. Devil Woman, with its raw emotion and powerful melody approximately love and betrayal, left a deep impression on audiences.